and welcome to AISD-TV News for the week of September 20th. I'm Haley Weir.
And I'm Kaylin White. Crow Leadership Academy recently had a special visitor stop by its campus. Megan Wickman, who is the great-granddaughter of school namesake Corrine Crow, was in town with her husband and visited the campus. The Wickmans were treated to a tour of the school by Principal Jamie McDougall and got to visit some classes as well. We were able to catch up with Wickman during the visit, and she got to talk about what it meant to be at Crow.
When I was 10, my parents and I drove out for a vacation in the summer, and it was the first time that I knew really about anything about the Crow family. My dad is an educator, and so I'm really big on education and being that leader that you need to be. He was a coach as well. I'm not in teaching or education, but I am a leader in the company that I work for. And so it was really neat to hear the change that has been made to the school to focus on leadership and the importance of community and those sorts of things. So it's very similar to what it means to the students and the faculty here.
The Arlington ISD continued with a tradition that began 11 years ago with its Operation Graduation Visits. The purpose of Operation Graduation is to get seniors who are close to graduating who haven't returned to school yet. Volunteers visit homes and see what they can do to try and convince the students to return, and see what they can do to make it work out for them. Superintendent Dr. Marcelo Cavazos, Board of Trustees members, and high school principals were among those who went door to door to meet with the students.
We've had the opportunity to connect with students who have not yet enrolled. Many of them were very close to actually having a high school diploma, having enough credits to graduate. And so it's really inspiring that we're able to connect with them this way and encourage them to come to school. We have many options in the school district to serve our students, including flexible scheduling, working at their own pace, or full enrollment back at the high school. We know that a high school diploma is the beginning of a foundation for a successful future, and that's what we're trying to communicate today. And we met some success, and we also inspired others to think about continuing their education with us.
Are you a distance runner? No, me either. Just imagine what it was like for Seguin cross-country runner Ali Gutierrez at a recent meet. Gutierrez was running and came across a runner from Van Alstyne who was injured. Instead of finishing up her run, Gutierrez stopped and helped the runner for half a mile to get her some aid. Ali then finished up her race. Talk about a true act of sportsmanship.
I really want to help someone in need, even if it affects me in a negative way, because I don't want to just watch someone be hurt or not be able to take care of themselves.
Everyone in the district is proud of the way Ali represented Seguin in the Arlington ISD.
Thank you to Tarrant Area Food Bank for setting up a food drive for our virtual students. Families who registered were able to come to our Career and Technical Center and pick up essential items to help them. We talked with Jordan Craig, the agency's services coordinator, about the project.
Today we're out here serving the Arlington community, just kind of giving away free food for those who are in need. David, he wanted to do something special for the virtual students since they aren't coming to school and they aren't able to access the food. So he wanted to do it every Wednesday from 4:30 to 6 to kind of give access to food for those who are doing virtual. And my name's Jordan from the Tarrant Area Food Bank. Now back to you guys.
We're in the middle of Hispanic Heritage Month, and thanks to Wimbish World Language Academy, we got things started on the right musical note. That's because last week, the school opened the month by having a mariachi band show up to start the day off for Wimbish students and their families. It wouldn't have been possible without the support of North Davis Church, a great partner who sponsored the event. Make sure and look out for more stories throughout Hispanic Heritage Month on the Looped In blog at AISD.net. And now, on to sports.
It was homecoming night as the Sam Houston Texans welcomed the Keller Central Chargers. The Chargers put up 7 in the first quarter. On this 38-yard run from David Robinson, the Texans began their march down the field, where Justin Tone hit Lafayette Kawaiwe for this 7-yard touchdown to cap the drive. Kendrick Lee intercepts the Jack Helsley pass, setting up Ali Akbar's 22-yard field goal, making it 10-7 Sam. The Chargers answer back with Devin Crawley punching it in from the 1. The Chargers would score one more touchdown before the half, then the Texans' defense said no more. 2 Justin-Tone touchdown passes in the second half to Tavion Jenkins for 31 yards and Orlando Scott for 29 yards give the Texans their 3rd consecutive win, beating Keller Central 24-21. Lamar also had homecoming as it hosted the Prosper Eagles. Up by 7, Prosper quarterback Harrison Rosar hits Tyler Bailey on this 2-yard connection on a 4th and goal play at the end of the first quarter. On the other end of the field, Malik Daly makes it a 21-point lead on this 3-yard run. On the next possession, Viking LaRon Hewlett finds an opening, and then it was a foot race. And keeping his balance as he scores Lamar's only points, Prosper wins 35-7.
Arlington's homecoming also ended with a loss to Mesquite, 49-35. It was all South Lake Carroll as the Dragons topped Martin 31-7. After a weather delay in Midland, Legacy sent the Bowie Volunteers home without giving up a single point, winning easily 29-0. The Seguin Cougars scored 4 touchdowns in the first quarter and never let up, winning big 69-28 over Cleburne. With district play coming up, in District 86A, Sam Houston and South Grand Prairie each have 3 wins, followed by Martin, Arlington, Bowie, Grand Prairie, and Lamar. Seguin is also on a roll as it gets ready for District 55A play. This week begins district play and we have Martin at Arlington at Choctaw Field. Grand Prairie is at Sam Houston, Bowie travels to South Grand Prairie, and Seguin plays at Burleson. Lamar has a bye week. Good luck to our football teams!
That's all for this week. I'm Haley Weir.
And I'm Kaylin White.
Have a great week.